Hello, this is Dee with Divine Needle, and this is an Age of Aquarius Spiritual Path Tarot reading for September the 1st, 2020. A Tuesday. It's also day 74, AoA. Oh, busy, busy, busy. Just an FYI. The next 2 weeks are going to be incredibly busy for Nell and I. And so if a reading here or there gets skipped, don't be shocked. Yeah, we have a lot going on. And there will be a couple of days we're taking off that just happen to semi-coincide with us and our anniversary date of when we came into union the second time. So, yeah, that's coming up. So, important time for us, and there's so much going on. This time of the year is really busy. And, yeah, this year seems to be extra. Extra! Anyway, so day 74. Wow. 74. Lots gone on in that 74 days, huh? Anyway, let's get to the overall energy for day 74 for the Earthbound Devas. Day 74. What's it going to be like tomorrow? Overall energy. Overall energy for day 74 tomorrow. Overall energy for tomorrow. Ooh. Major Arcana. The Reaper. What's our highest priority? What is, okay. This is interesting. We had the joined one in the what to be mindful and prepare for. Now it's highest priority. Wow. Okay. Wowza, wowza. Big reading. We have the joined one, which is 2 of chalices. We have the 10 of chalices. Right below that, the joyous one, and the shining flame. It's going to be your Knight of Scepters. Lightning in the Pry. Okay, that's highest priority. And what do we need to be mindful of and or prepare for? Mindful of and or prepare for. There it is, finally. Wow, the way it threw down. Oh, here we go again. With the Vagabond that was here in yesterday's. Interesting. Okay. That's okay. Oh, the haunt underlying. Okay. There's our 2 shadows again. The, before, this one was down below the top card, and this one was in this position, so we're still dealing with the shadows. Oh, I don't like shadows. Tell them to go away. 9 of Swords. The Haunt. Restful sleep eludes a figure who sits upright in bed, face buried in hand, in slight fetal position. The astrological glyphs of the planets and signs stitched into the bedding signify the fate, circumstances, and consequences of your own action that you now lie in. This is also how you feel. You are haunted and bound by your fate. Behind the slatted wall of swords is a darkened horned shadow. The shadow is the haunt. The background is the illusion of space, a seemingly endless, spacious, checkered room, emblematic of hermetic duality, that leads through an archway to an endless hall. As Aleister Crowley calls it, this is the Cathedral of the Damned. This is anxiety personified. Anxiety about what your future holds, because at least for the moment, your perception of your present is bleak. And yet, what the imagery of the Nine of Swords card reflects back to show you is that your perception is an illusion of space. You feel despair over the cruelty in this world, and you are not wrong, but you are wrong about your helplessness. The haunt is the haunting of our own past actions, our inner demons that we have not resolved, our regrets, and the actions we have taken both against others and against ourselves. Now, this says actions we have taken or actions we did not take. Okay? The haunt is also our spirit ally, and an appearance during divination made by the haunt could be this beneficent spirit detecting malefic energies or psychic poison arrows in your vicinity and alerting you to such a presence. Thus, the haunt is oft a sign to conduct a full spiritual cleansing, banishing, and to engage in more proactive shielding or personal protection rituals. I know what that's telling me. All right. Because something personally I'm going to be doing tomorrow night. Okay. The Reaper. Major Arcana, Key 13. Passage to Initiation. Lucium Sequimur. Follow the light. You're being guided through an initiation phase, and the suffering you experience serves a greater divine purpose. A change that you know in your heart is imminent, but have been denying, is the change that you will face. The Reaper appears to you when the circumstances you face call for this gentle reminder. All is not fair to the human perception. You toil for the bread of life until sweat seethes from your brow, and yet that life will be taken away, no matter who you are or what you have done. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. That is the purpose and the absence of purpose to human genesis. Endure through the difficult changes to come, and when those winds of change have settled, you will find yourself better for it. There will be rebirth after this death. Scorpionic energy. Considering the other cards, some of you could actually be experiencing the loss of someone. Possibly. But do remember, this is a natural process, and they're not really gone. The energy of the soul cannot be destroyed. Reincarnation is a thing. And your ancestors are around you, including the ones that you lose more recently. Sometimes they come to you right away. Sometimes it can be months or years down the road. In dreams. or physically you can sense or feel them sometimes. It depends on how open you are to those things. But this could just simply mean a major transformation energy that you're going through. But it is the overall energy for tomorrow. And the fact that the underlying is this, it's possible. But remember when I said this is just a physical death. And death is a rebirth, okay? I really wish they didn't teach what they teach now. I mean, we miss people and we should, have those feelings. But they teach people to fear it. And it's merely just like being birthed from your mother. It's another birth. And it should be celebrated. Anyway, so for any of you that do go through that tomorrow, remember those words. I know that I've got 2 very aging parents that, particularly one of them is getting way up in years, and you never know. Okay, so our highest priority is the joined one. This is Krabby Patties in Venus. 2 chalices. So it's interesting that you have this energy along with this the highest priority energy going on. It's going to be an interesting day. And keep in mind, this could be, as much as a few days out, as we've learned from these readings, or it could already have happened today. Just as soon as these cards come out, the energy, for each of us, we're on different timelines a little bit. So some of us, this could already have just happened, gonna happen tomorrow, or in the next few days. So keep that in mind. But keep in mind too, this could simply mean a transformation, big transformation energy. Okay? So I just wanted to make sure that that was clear with you guys, so that don't go into fear mode over this. Like I said, I wish they taught people to celebrate it, because it is a rebirth. Some of the lies they tell everybody down here. Anyway, 2 of chalices. In external alchemy, the joined one guides us to choose our allies. It designates an outer accord, but also an inner accord. In internal alchemy, the spirit guides us to unite our anima with our animus. This is the spirit of 2 becoming one, and an omen of perfected love. Love in all its divine forms. Abyssius, abyssium invocat. Sea calls to sea, or the depths of me calls out to the depths of you. Do not neglect the relationships you cherish. The joyous one, 10 of chalices. The joyous one is happiness we have earned. Now it's interesting because this is transformation energy. So, I don't know. This is a very mixed bag. This is feelings of anxiety and loss, transformation, but then this major good in the middle, highest priority of the reading. It's a very mixed bag. So, you know what just occurred to me? Pisces, Gemini, Krabby Patties, Scorpio. Yeah. What just occurred to me is the first second is the full moon in Pisces, an emotional time frame. And it looks very much to be exactly that. Okay, guys, hang on to your garter belts and jock straps. It's going to be an interesting time. Okay. The joyous one is happiness we have earned. This is the prognostication of spiritual fulfillment. Creativity becomes productivity, and productivity leads you on a directed path toward contentment. The glyph etched upon the large chalice in the foreground is the emblem of the Holy Womb, the Hagia Sophia, or Holy Wisdom. The 10 of chalices appearing before you signifies an appearance of God the Mother. The rainbow across the heavens is an omen, perpetual success. The joyous one is an omen, excuse me, allergies, yeah. The joyous one is an omen of fertility, and that which was in the figurative womb shall mature and ripen into great spiritual and emotional reward for you. When this spirit appears before you, it reflects back for you to see how along your path you have developed your wisdom, your intelligence, and your agape love. The 10 of chalices is an affirmation that your learned skills, intellect, and acumen have matured. The joyous one is the personification of wisdom attained. When this card appears for you, it is an affirmation from the Holy Spirit of your spiritual maturation. The card can also appear to remind you that you are complete, that your life and world is perfected and harmonious as it is right now, and that it is not necessary for you to pine for more. Bask in the blessings you've been given. That blessing is likely your significant other, those you love. Those are your blessings. Do not neglect the ones you cherish. They are your blessings. All right. And the shining flame, lightning in the pry. That is the Knight of Scepters. Okay. The shining flame. You are now being given divine instruction to alchemize the elemental nature of fire to advance your professional work. Transmuted fire is the driving force that will help you accelerate, hasten, and advance your progress. Crystallization is happening. The creation of something that will soon take defined concrete form. This knight is also a spiritual guide who appears to you to lead you to an awakening. The appearance of this card is a prophecy that awakening is imminent. A spark of creativity will lead you to incredible productivity. I see this as fast forward movement in what you're passionate about. With those you love and hold dear. Transformation. And what to be mindful of and prepare for. The Vagabond, 5 of Orbs. All the shadows, all the shadow work. Pisces moon, Pisces full moon. Must be requiring a lot of shadow work. That's my guess. All right, here we go. The 5 of Orbs, the Vagabond. The Vagabond is the spirit of alienation and feeling alienated. Crowning the holy temple is a lotus blossom that features 5 petals symbolizing the 5 aggregates of suffering: sensation, consciousness, physical forms, perception, and thought forms. The Vagabond appears by your side when you are the wanderer with no sense of home or identity. This is a spirit that comes to you when your spirit is restless and when you are in search of meaning. This is a spirit who will teach you toughness and resilience, but does so by putting you through the gauntlet of material trouble. So more material troubles going on. And lots of shadow work. Pisces full moon. Oh boy. Taurus and Mercury. Gonna be interesting energy when it hits. So be prepared for that. Shadow work. I think that's going to be the theme of this one. So anyway, love you guys beyond reason. And I hope you have a fantastic Tuesday. Talk to you soon.